We should do like an acapella version of that.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Nintendo Friends, where we talk about everything gaming, but mostly Nintendo. I am your host, Hector/Del, and with me, as always, is my co-host. He's right over there.
Hello.
And fellow gamer, Abel. How are you doing today, Abel?
I'm doing great, guys. What's up? Happy New Year's.
So I just got your email.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, oh my gosh. So the way that we do these things is that we have, like, kind of like an outline, right? Kind of like a treatment of like what the show is going to be about, and
what the episode's
we talk about like what it's going to be about. We have like little points, and I have Abel send them to me, and like he just named the the header,
the subject. Of
yeah,
the
for
email.
the it just made me laugh. It's like Mario Wii or something like that. So anyway, like anyway. So today, what are we talking about? Do you remember?
Franchises.
Yeah,
we're gonna keep the conversation
2.
going. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
part 2.
Part 2 of best games of their franchise.
Games.
Okay, no, the best.
the best games of these franchises, Nintendo franchises specifically.
Yes. So like we did the last one that we did, not the last podcast, but the last one that was this topic. We had like Mario, Zelda,
Metroid,
Animal Crossing, and we sat
Pokemon.
down and we decided on the best game for each franchise.
Right.
The best Mario game of all time, the best Zelda game of all time,
best
Did we not?
Pokemon game of all
best
time.
Pokemon game. Oh yes, Pokemon was there too.
Yes.
PETA,
Yeah. They were there.
they were there. So this is part 2 of best Nintendo franchise games. And we got on the docket today. We're gonna go through. It's here somewhere. Okay, now we got Donkey Kong, because I don't know why we didn't do it. I actually, now that I'm thinking about like why didn't we do Donkey Kong? Anyway,
Very
Donkey
popular
Kong,
franchise.
Kirby, Smash Bros, and Pikmin.
That's right.
And I know if your favorite franchise is not here, we'll get to it. Part 3. This will be a trilogy. And
Yes.
so, like Return of the Jedi, this is Empire Strikes Back. So,
This should be the best one.
oh man,
If we're going by the Star Wars.
you are setting too high of a bar, my friend.
You're the one that mentioned Star Wars. You automatically
Star
put us
Wars,
in.
baby. And so, Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Oh, first of all,
Kong.
before we get into that, how do you like our new thingies?
Oh yeah.
We went to Game Over Video Games and like, cause I just wanted something new, and we saw these and I was like, oh, that'd be really cool to just have like. It's
They're
kind of
clean.
minimalistic.
Yeah, they're clean.
And it's better for like our smaller space for the moment, you know. So, yeah, clean, lean.
Fighting machines.
So first up, Donkey Kong.
Yes, Donkey Kong.
I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay.
So what do you think is the best Donkey Kong? You're like, I'm like, what?
Well, there's a lot to choose from, right? There's a lot of great Donkey Kong games out there. No, for real. There's a lot of great Donkey Kong games out there, but the one I have for my pick as the best game for the entire franchise is Donkey Kong. Yeah, Donkey Kong Country. Yep, Donkey Kong Country for the what was it?
SNES.
SNES for the SNES. Yeah, Donkey Kong Country is my pick for the best one in the franchise. I mean, it really is like just such a great game. Peak Donkey Kong music. Donkey Kong soundtrack.
And there would be a argument to be had that Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3 are just as iconic, like musically and gameplay wise, and I can understand it. I
Yeah.
can. However, that first one is just, I think it's the best one as well. Out of those 3.
Yeah.
And it does hold up, and it's amazing. And again, I don't want to put too much on like. I don't want to let you guys know that we forgot about Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3.
Yeah,
That's
no,
not just
for sure.
That's
yeah,
my point. But go ahead and keep talking about how good that game is.
Yeah, the entire series is great. The entire Donkey Kong Country series, but the first one, of course, being the leader of the pack, being the OG one, right? again, just so many great things. I would say maybe the only
flaw,
or it's not even a flaw. It wasn't a flaw at the time. It was actually really innovative at the time. But I would say maybe the only thing that could be nicked against it is the graphics haven't aged as well. You know, I think they're really bold. They're really experimental.
I think the graphics are actually pretty darn good. Like, I think
they are, yeah. Especially
like
for a SNES
I think it
game.
still holds up, kind of. So it's still really beautiful.
Yeah.
Like that water level is insane.
Aquatic.
Like aquatic ambiance.
Yeah.
Ambience. Amber lamps.
Damn.
Doo-doo-doo. Can you imagine amber lamps going around, like going on while that level's going?
Do you remember the? Do you remember
Stupid.
Wait, what are those again? Amber lamps? What is it?
Ambulances.
Oh, I thought you said amber. Oh,
I did say amber lamps.
what is that one? Do you guys remember this? Is a way off topic, but do you remember that one commercial that Gilbert Gottfried did, and it was like a fire safety?
Aflac.
No. It was like a fire safety commercial. He did it, but like he's playing as a smoke detector.
Oh yeah, where he's like, no.
Yeah, and it's like kind of creepy. But it's like an old 90s commercial or like early 2000s.
Did he say amber lamps?
No, it's just something about like fire safety. But like you sounded like Gilbert Gottfried when you said that.
We're gonna talk about Nintendo franchises. We're the best Mario game, hands down.
You're turning into Bill Burr.
Has to be. Oh yeah, they're kind of like, you gotta go like this and then you turn into Bill Burr.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is open up your eyes, shave your head. Well, they kind of got similar haircuts.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Well, he had it.
This is just gone way off the rails.
Sorry, Donkey Kong Country, great game, great great graphics.
Best Donkey Kong game by far.
Jaffa.
Jaffa.
By Jaffa. Anyways, I'm gonna ruin my voice if I even
R.I.P.
attempt that.
Baby, R.I.P.
Yeah. So that's my pick. What is yours?
Mine would be Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze.
Really, Donkey Kong
Yes,
Tropical Freeze?
and I'll tell you why.
That's a cold take. You get it?
Is that a cold take? Oh, Tropical Freeze.
Yeah.
How clever! What a forward, clever man you are. Sorry. Have you ever seen that interview with Anne Hathaway where she's like, "What a forward young man you are"? We're just talking about it, so that's why like he's laughing. But look it up if you haven't. So Tropical Freeze. The reason why I picked it is because it's a Switch game, and you know how much I love a Switch game. It's a Wii U game, I understand, but the port.
Yeah.
The port improved upon the Wii U port or game because you can play as Funky Kong now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you didn't know that.
I didn't know that because I haven't played the Wii or the Switch version.
Did you play the Wii U version?
Yeah.
You didn't have a Wii U.
Huh?
When did you play the Wii U version?
I had a cousin who had a Wii U that let us play all of the amazing. I got to play Pokken Tournament. I got to play Smash Bros.
This was what, around like 2013?
I got to play a little bit of Xenoblade. What?
You played Xenoblade
Chronicles.
X?
Or X or whatever. I don't remember what
Yeah,
it was.
Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Chronicles, yeah. Yes.
And it's coming to Switch.
That's right.
This year.
Yeah, I got to play these games. I never got to like own or beat these games, but like I got to play them. So when I played Tropical Freeze, I thought it was great. And you know, one thing I will say, it's a very pretty game.
Dude, it's fantastic. So that's why I kind of want to, even on Wii U, it looks amazing. Like it looks
colorful,
fantastic.
so cartoony.
And like the way that you can like switch the way that you can switch the control scheme, so you can make it to where like the buttons are like a different way you can use. Like it's weird. I know I'm not doing it justice, but like on the Wii U, like you can either have like use the triggers on the back or you can not use them, and it's like the best way for me like is like with the triggers and like move it, and it's so accessible. That's what I wanted to say. And we love accessibility, right? So that's one of the things that I think is really good. But also it's very colorful. The graphics look great.
Yeah.
The Wii U version and the Switch version. But I just think it's top tier. Like I think that they should have made a sequel to Tropical Freeze rather than porting another dang Wii port to the Switch, which is Donkey Kong Country Returns. if there's any Donkey Kong Country that I want returning to the Switch, it's the first one, like a remake of that one.
Yeah.
But
Man,
yeah,
that would
so
have been really cool. A sequel
yeah,
to
instead
Tropical
of
Freeze.
an old, like a new game, instead
Yeah.
of whatever. We're not talking about that now. We're talking about best franchise. So, but it's just so great. The gameplay is amazing. It's literally the only thing. My only problem with it is it's a little slower. Like
Yeah.
kind of like I don't know why. Like the way they run.
Yeah. I understand what you're saying. Donkey Kong Country, the gameplay was real real tight. And like,
Tight, bro.
dude, that game is hard. Donkey Kong Country, that game's kind of hard.
They're well, yeah,
I mean, they're all kind of hard, but
in their own way.
yeah.
Yeah.
But the original Donkey Kong Country, like, it's not really that forgiving. The controls are real tight. It's real, you got to be, you just got to be real precise with that. And that's
Yeah.
one thing I like about it is how tight the mechanics are. But you're right, it is a little slower.
It's a little bit more
looser.
forgiving though too. Like,
Yeah.
because to be honest with you, Donkey Kong Country is a great game, but it's so unforgiving.
Yeah.
Like it's you think that, dude, I did that.
Yeah.
I jumped at the right time.
Right,
So
yeah,
the
yeah.
controls may be tight, but they're not as tight as they make it out to be.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Donkey Kong Country. No, sorry, Donkey Kong. Wait, it is Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Isn't that what it's called?
I think it's
Donkey
just
Kong Country Tropical Freeze. It's not Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze.
Oh,
Look it up.
I'm sure that's what
Do your
it is.
research. I'm just kidding. Yeah, but I think that's why I chose it
Yeah.
as the best one.
Yo, you know what? I would agree with you on that. I still think just
It's just a better game.
Historically, Country for me that puts it at the top.
Mm-hmm.
But I agree with what you're saying about the controls and everything
Yeah.
like that.
I mean,
So-
feel free to correct us in the comments. Like
Feel free to just
like
rag
let
on
me
us.
because and also Donkey Kong is not really a franchise that we know like the back of our hand. So it's like
Yeah.
I would like to hear more opinions on that one.
Right.
So yeah, let us know, please.
Yeah. Maybe there's another game that we didn't even mention that.
I mean,
I don't know.
just
Donkey Kong.
I know there's some Donkey Kong 64 lovers.
Yeah.
And that's weird. Like you either love that game or you hate it.
What was that one for the 3DS? Donkey Kong and Mario or something like that?
Yeah, but it was like
Didn't not a lot of
it
people
was
one?
like it was a franchise that started on the GBA.
Oh.
It's like Mario versus Donkey Kong.
Mario versus Donkey
Yeah.
Kong.
They actually redid that game, I think, and made it for the Switch.
Oh wow.
So yeah. But anyway, moving on.
Yes.
We've
Next
got
franchise.
Kirby.
Kirby.
Yeah.
Kirby. Great franchise. I would say I'm a little bit more familiar with Kirby than I am Donkey Kong. But even then, it's not one that I've really got to explore a whole lot, which is unfortunate. But I mean, I still have my pick for the best game of the entire franchise.
Oh sure.
For me, the number one pick would be Kirby 64. The Crystal Shards.
Crystal Shards.
Yeah.
That game is, in my opinion, underrated. I don't think it's talked about enough.
Yeah.
It's like it's like
Do tell. Talk
I'm
about it.
trying, but the Kirby 64 did for Kirby franchise what Mario 64 did for Mario.
Of course, yeah. Same
Like
thing with
that's
same thing
just
with Ocarina of Time
my opinion.
and the Zelda
I'm gonna
franchise.
go that far. No, I'm just kidding. It's like a really great game.
Yeah.
What did we pick for Zelda? Tears of the Kingdom. What did you pick?
I picked what did I pick? Link to the Past.
I'm surprised you didn't pick Ocarina.
Well,
I'm surprised y'all didn't get mad at that. That nobody got mad that we didn't put Ocarina.
I think most people understand that
The game's aged.
that it's aged a
Okay.
little bit, and it's got a great story. It's got great elements to it, but I think A Link to the Past has all of that and a little bit more.
Yeah, and it holds up now.
Yeah.
It's not like
Yeah.
doesn't have any
Huh? Here? Huh?
crinks and.
Yeah. So.
I hate when you lock on. Sorry, this is like going like all over the place.
Right.
But I hate when you lock on in Ocarina of Time
The Z
and it's
target.
like in that weird noise it makes, and it's like
Yeah, the Z targeting.
yeah,
a
it's
little
just like
funky.
it's cool, but like and it was innovative, but yeah, it's just like not as tight.
It's
Yeah.
not really fleshed
So,
out.
yeah,
as
but whatever.
well as it could have been. But
Back to
you
Kirby.
know, yeah, back to Kirby.
So Crystal Shards.
Crystal,
Interesting.
Crystal, Crystal
Christoph
Shards. Crystal Shards is a good game. I think it's a great game.
A good game.
It was a lot of fun. Again, really pretty game, really colorful game. I think it's a really nice looking N64 game. A lot of N64 games had the unfortunate. The reality was that they were not that nice looking.
Okay.
Like, I love Majora's Mask. It's my favorite Zelda game of all time, but it is not that nice looking of a game. You know.
Well, the Astral Observatory is great.
Yeah, I mean, there's some locations that are great,
pretty.
but it's definitely
Yeah, not great to
it's
look
a little
at.
jagged. It's a little, you know, the color scheme and it's not the prettiest game in the world. But Kirby 64, I think, is a great looking N64 game. It almost looks like a GameCube game, in my opinion. But I think
What game looks like a GameCube game?
Kirby 64.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's a great game.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
I think
I
as
would have
far
to-
as far as N64
The way
games
that
go,
I
I think it looks
remember-
really well.
The way that I remember it, I would need to probably see another, like,
Yeah, you would.
screenshot. But I will take your word for it.
You should.
You should.
No, I think it's a great game. The gameplay is really fun. All the different combinations that you can do with the power-ups is great. Freaking flame sword is fun. Laser sword is fun. All this stuff. It's just a really fun game, and it's not that hard, but it doesn't hold your hand too much. You know, the boss battles are really fun. It's just a great game. So, in my opinion, it's top tier Kirby for me. So
Okay.
that's what I gotta say. Also, the music, O2 or 02, whatever, however you pronounce it.
I don't know. I haven't played that game.
The
in a
final
hot minute.
boss. The final boss.
Is Crystal Shards on Switch Online?
Yeah,
Okay,
I believe so. Yeah.
I gotta play that again. Man.
But yeah, the O2 theme is great.
Mm.
It's such a like intense, like power.
Do they? I forget. Again, it's been a long time for that game. I didn't have a 64. For Crystal Shards, do they bring any of like the old music back? Like.
Yeah, in their own ways.
Okay.
It's like
Sprinkled in
yeah,
there.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But it's classic Kirby. It's classic Kirby songs. You
Okay.
know, so it's all good stuff.
Nice.
But anyways, what do you got?
For me, I'm gonna have to pick, and again, okay, I want to put out here really quick. What I'm about to pick here is
The worst.
No. I just don't want to be seen as like basic, you know,
Okay.
or even just like the Switch, like fanboy lover, which I totally
The
am.
Switch White Knight.
Yeah. My favorite Kirby games are the ones that are so weird, so obscure, like have so much like weird personality. So like Rainbow Curse, Epic Yarn, Planet Robobot. What is the one for the DS where like you don't even control Kirby, you draw lines?
Oh, you.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I forgot what it's
What
called.
was that one? It was like where everything's like kind of clayish. right?
No, that's Epic Yarn.
No. That's a different one.
Is it?
I'm trying to think of
Where
the
you
one
just
you're
draw
thinking
like
Yeah,
you
you
draw
draw
the
the-
lines
you
and
use
like
the
how
signs.
he moves and like so
of.
like
I don't know, but that one was good.
yeah, it was really good.
quite-
Like
yeah.
really like gimmicky, but I love it. But anyway. But I'm going to choose Kirby Forgotten Land because I think it looks the best looking Kirby game ever. Sorry, Crystal Shards.
No, I mean, well, obviously, 2023 or 2022, whenever that one came out, compared to 2000.
Dude, that game, I feel like it came out like last year, and it's already been like 2-3 years.
Yeah,
Insane.
it's been a little while.
So Forgotten Land, I just think it's really good. The controls are very tight, like very good. It's so like, it's not as like hard for like the diehard fans, because like, and I like that it was, you know, third person rather than side scrolling. It literally is a Kirby game, but
Yeah,
in the third person.
right.
If you think about it, a good Kirby game is like
Z-axis.
going and there's stuff that you can go up and down but it's actually
And all
not,
around.
not only just like forward, but like it kind of turns like there's parts where like you go up a building, and then
And
it
the
turns like on it,
camera
and
will
now
shift,
it's a side scroller,
Yeah,
and then it goes back to being third person.
but it's seamless. You know?
Yeah,
It's a
and
good
yes, it's
transition.
very seamless. It's so smooth, and there's so much like replayability because if you don't find like all of the things, all of the hidden chibis, and stuff like that. You know, you can go back and do it, or you can even go back and like upgrade your weaponry. You know, if like you can. Like, if you're Ice Kirby, you can make it stronger ice, or even Flame Kirby, Fire Kirby, whatever it's called. You can, like, upgrade your Flame Sword and stuff like that, and upgrade your powers, and I think that that's really a cool thing that they added.
Well, cool.
So that is why I'm choosing Kirby Forgotten Land as my best Kirby game of all time. So
I didn't get to play the whole thing, but what I did play was a lot of
You
fun.
played it for quite a while, right?
Yeah.
Like, about, like 3-4 hours, like, in the first playthrough, like when we first got it.
Yeah, I played a good little chunk of it, and it's you can just play that game and kind of turn your brain off a little bit. And
I hit the desk. I'm sorry.
it's okay.
Your shot probably like moves every time. Look at Abel. Every time I move the table or hit it slightly, it's like moving.
The quality is being diminished by the second. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Anyway.
But yeah, no, I agree. It's a great game.
Mm-hmm.
So, I really don't have any arguments
Okay.
for it.
Yeah. Smash Bros.
Okay, now this one is one that you have some people that are just ready and willing to die on certain
And I'm one of
hills.
those people. I will die on this hill. Let me go first.
Okay, go first. Have at it.
You can view this like I don't think it's gonna be a hot take, but some people might get upset, and I don't care. So Smash Bros, my favorite Smash Bros of all time. Not only my favorite, I do think objectively it is the best Smash Bros game of all time, and I think it's the best fighting game of all time.
Whoa!
Fight me, literally. Super Smash Bros Ultimate.
Wow.
Everyone's here. It says on the back of the box.
Yeah.
Everyone's here. Everyone that matters, anyway. You know, so like,
Professor Layton.
no, he don't matter.
I voted
He can
for
be
him.
a spirit. I don't want him. He's a spirit. So, but yeah, actually, that would be pretty cool. Like
Yeah,
throwing
it would
his
be
top
cool.
hat or something.
Yeah, whatever. Like he has
Yeah.
a sword in the game sometimes.
Like Professor.
It just throws Luke at.
Professor. Anyway, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yeah.
Is so freaking good.
It
The
is.
only flaw, and I'm gonna end with the good stuff, but the only flaw is that the story is not great. You know, it's like, or it's not even really a story. It's just like the campaign is just like going around. Yeah, it's just like a classic mode type of a thing, and it's fine. Like, but like honestly, best co-op fighting game ever, and I will die on that hill. It's much better than Melee. Yes, it's much better than Melee. Okay. Oh,
I agree.
I had one more thing. It's much better than Melee. Okay? So, I mean, like, just the amount of, like, celebration of not only, like, Nintendo, but
Just
gaming in
gaming.
general.
Yeah.
So many characters are here. Sonic, Pokemon. Sorry. Pokemon is Nintendo. Sonic, Snake,
Sora.
Oh my gosh.
Street Fighter. Tekken. I can go on and on. Bayonetta.
Yes. So many players. So many, like...
So many.
So many fighters here that are not Nintendo, and like it created a discussion like about what should be added to the roster, who should be added to the roster.
Yeah.
And I just think it's the best fighting game. It's so seamless. I mean, like, with I don't understand how so much could be happening and it doesn't skip.
Yeah.
Like, there's 8 people fighting at once, all like this stuff on the screen, and like it's just
all mumbo jumbo, but it works.
and it doesn't like lag. It doesn't like.
Yeah.
But you have like
when you're
Pokemon
online, it
Scarlet
lags, but-
and Violet chugging along and like, you just like whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like it blows my mind how good that game is.
Yeah. Well,
So-
I mean, dude, the devs and everyone like literally
Well, Sakurai, bro.
poured their blood, sweat, and more blood into it.
Their blood, sweat, and urine.
Yeah, into that game.
Yeah.
So it was like it was a major
Achievement.
labor.
Yeah.
Yeah. But a huge labor of love.
Now Abel's gonna tell you one of the worst Smash Bros. Games. I'm just gonna...
So this is where I think things are gonna get a little divisive. Maybe, I don't know. I could be wrong.
I feel like people are gonna not like your pick more than mine.
Yes, but at the same time, I feel like this game has like gained such a big following in the years. Like when it first came out, okay, my pick is Brawl.
Oh, I was gonna say his pick is not what you think is. Like you started with that.
Yeah.
You thought it was gonna be Melee. Haha.
No, it's Brawl.
It's not.
It's Brawl.
Go at him. Come at him in the comments, please.
Whatever. Like, I honestly feel like the love for this game has grown so much over the years.
Oh, for me too, for us.
Yeah.
I would say.
But not just from us, for just Nintendo fans in general. I feel like so many people look back on this game now and they think it's great. Because it is great. Subspace Emissary, need I say more? Like, it was such a great, amazing, awesome storyline, and they don't even talk.
That's what I was gonna say. It's kind of ironic. Like, need I say more? Because the characters sure don't
say anything. Yeah, but it's great. It's it's so corny and convoluted.
But you can make a movie, like a pretty good movie. Like,
yeah.
Imagine a movie where like they don't talk, but it's literally you can understand what's going on.
You do, yeah. You understand what's going on.
It's basically all the cutscenes are a movie.
Yeah.
Somebody has had to have made an edit for that, right?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure there's something on YouTube probably.
Let's watch the Smash Bros. Movies.
Yeah, it's just the cutscenes for the Emissary.
Yeah, but it's pretty good.
It's great. It's a lot of fun, and it's unfortunately the only time they ever did that. But it was because it was such a burden on Sakurai to get that to come together that they couldn't do it for any other.
I don't do it no more.
Yeah, he's like, I'm done. But I also love that game because it was the first Smash Bros. Game to introduce third-party characters, because it introduced Snake and Sonic.
No way, that was the first one?
Yeah, there's no third-party characters in
Was Melee before that?
Yeah.
What was before that? Melee?
Melee, and then the original.
Mm.
Before that, it was all just Nintendo IPs.
Okay, I thought some were added in Melee, but
no third-party.
It's been a long day, so.
Yeah, but when Snake and Sonic were announced, that was like a big freaking deal. So.
Yeah, I remember. Well, I don't remember. I wasn't there, but I was there, but I wasn't paying attention. So
I was like a child. I didn't even really know. I was just like, oh, I know Snake. I remember those games. But I was super hype about Sonic being in the game, even though he's not that great in the game. But that's all right.
He's good.
His Final Smash sucks in that game. You can't even control it. He's just spazzing out as Super
Sonic fans, get him.
Yeah. What? Why are you trying to? No, Sonic fans will agree. The Super Sonic Final Smash sucks, and the Pikachu one. That's why they.
I don't know. They're pretty touchy.
Nah, you guys agree.
Yeah.
But Brawl is my pick.
I forgot you are a Sonic guy, aren't you?
Yeah, I love Sonic.
Sure.
Sank. Yeah. So, best game in the franchise in my opinion. Great story mode. Great music.
He's wrong.
Trophies are awesome.
Stop hitting the table.
Sorry.
You're ruining your own shot.
I know. My bad. That's my pick. Yeah.
Hit the table. All right. Sorry.
Okay, go on. Last one.
I'm petty, man. Last one. Pikmin.
Mm-hmm. Now, I will preface this by saying this is the franchise I have been exposed to the least out of these 4 games. So.
I, on the other hand,
you really like Pikmin.
When did it start?
I don't know. Like, just one day, a switch
a
happened
light
in your
went
brain,
on. Yeah.
and you just loved Pikmin. One day you were like, oh, whatever, and then like the very next day I saw you, you were like, dude, Pikmin. I was like, okay.
I think it was when
it was like 2021 maybe, or 20.
Maybe when Pikmin Bloom came out. It's a game. Yeah. It's a mobile game.
When was that? 2020?
I don't remember. Maybe.
I feel like it was around COVID time. Yeah. It was like pandemic time.
I think I also played the third one on Switch. It was Pikmin 3, and Pikmin 3 is a really beautiful game. Like, I think the starting screen is so gorgeous. Like the water, like the little lines that the water makes and reflections and yeah, there you go. I just think it's really beautiful. Yeah, I just fell in love with Pikmin. So, do you want to go for? Actually, we have the same pick.
Yeah, we do. This is something we talked about.
We have the same pick.
We do have the same Pikmin. We can say it at the same time. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Pikmin 4. Hey, Pikmin. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Pikmin 4. For me, it's just the best looking one. I know we actually might get flack for this too, because I don't think it's as hard or challenging enough for like the diehard fans.
Right. Because the first 2 Pikmin games are kind of hard.
Yeah, like the first one, well, I think that kind of has to do with just like the time it came out too. it was so different.
Yeah.
It was just such a different game, and like you kind of like you either love it or you hate it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the whole Pikmin franchise in general.
Man,
It's
that'd be kind of a good podcast to do, like a future episode. Like, have games gotten easier over time? Like, games used to be more challenging back in the day.
Oh yeah, but I also think like it has to do with like they were easy too, because we were just talking about this last episode, right? How like I couldn't even read,
Yeah.
and I'm
yeah.
over there like killing Contra, and I go
Yeah.
back now, and I'm like, I mean, I'm pretty good still, but like I struggle.
more
on, like,
muscle memory
I
than
struggle on
anything.
the last levels.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, how did I beat this at 7 years old? Sorry, I knew how to read at 7. How did I beat this? But like, how like were we like that? Like, I'm over here like a little kid, and I'm just like beating it. But that is a good, a good idea as well. Like, have games gotten easier? And I think with Pikmin 4, that might be a little bit of the case, but I feel like there's a lot more exploring to do, especially because they like opened up like the underground levels, and like time kind of stops when you're going underground. And I feel like there's much more collectibles and things like that. The co-op is kind of like, not that it's not great, just not. I think it's more disappointing than you thought it was going to be. But I mean, it's fine. I feel like Pikmin is a singular, or what is it, a solo player game anyway. Single player game.
Solo player.
Han Solo just playing Pikmin. But yeah, I mean, and I just think it's really good. Oh, we got Ochi, the dog. He's very, very cute, and good boy. He's just the goodest boy ever. But the dungeons and just like the overworld, the night missions is just really cool. And like they added Pikmin, like a little alien night Pikmin and stuff that. So,
yeah, every time they add new Pikmin, it's always great.
Dandori battles in this game were really, really good too. And like even like after the credits roll, like there's still a lot of stuff to do.
Right.
It kind of reminds me of like Odyssey, but like
Odyssey.
Super Mario Odyssey,
Yeah.
but for Pikmin. Not that it's like open world or anything. Well, I mean, Mario Odyssey is not open world either. But like even after the credits roll, there's so much to do, so much to play. So I just think that overall, graphics included,
All that stuff.
a lot to do, like just the replayability, gorgeous looking, and it's just fun. Because I don't think Pikmin 1 and 2 are... Oh, Pikmin 2 is great, but Pikmin 1 and 2 and 3, they're just like slow, kind of, and it's just like
a
I don't
little
know.
sluggish. A little...
Yeah, but it's just like... I don't know, I feel like, for me, Pikmin 4 didn't get as old as the other ones did. I mean, Pikmin 2 is actually pretty good
It stayed
too.
a little fresh.
I would say Pikmin 2 is like the second one, like the second greatest Pikmin game. But yeah, just Pikmin 4 has a lot going for it, and
Cool.
yeah.
Well, I agree with you there. I mean, I really don't have any like... I honestly don't have a huge opinion. Because...
You're just not a Pikmin guy, which is fine.
Yeah.
You know.
And maybe one of these days I'd like to be. I'm not against Pikmin or anything like that. That's just a franchise I never picked up.
Yeah, you don't hate it or anything.
Yeah,
It's not like
no.
you're a hater.
No, I'm not a hater. Definitely not a hater.
Yeah.
But no, but what I have seen from Pikmin 4, and I trust your analysis and everything like that. Yeah. But he's cool in Smash Bros.
Oh, I don't know. I don't like Olimar in Smash
You don't like
Bros.
Olimar in Smash Bros?
No, that's the only time I don't like him.
Dude, my cousin Matthew, he's like really good at Smash Bros. Like he plays
With Olimar?
competitive, and for Brawl mainly, he would main as Olimar and just freaking destroy people.
Decimate people.
Yeah, including me. We never beat him.
Poor
Anyways,
you.
yeah. So you just know how to play the characters, right? Like they can be good, but cool. Well,
Yeah.
that's all the franchises we got today.
Yeah, for today. There's so much more like that we have in store. I honestly
Hey, that
don't
rhymed.
think I don't think we're actually going to be limited to 3.
No.
Like 3 episodes. There's so much more that we can do.
Yeah,
Like,
there's a lot. There's a.
I don't want to give anything away, but like you guys know how many franchises there are. So but
We
yeah,
don't
like,
even have to stick to like main series.
yeah,
franchises.
we can
could
even
do
spin-off games.
Best Mario Kart, best
Best
whatever,
Paper Mario.
best Paper Mario,
Mhm.
best
Best Mario
whatever.
RPG. No, I'm just kidding.
Pokemon Pinball.
No. Let's not.
We can go down the rabbit hole.
It's not even that bad. I liked Pokemon Pinball when I was a kid.
It is. It's fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it the greatest Pokemon? No.
Yeah.
Not by a landslide. But anyway, guys, what do you think is the best franchise game for each of these franchise games?
For each of these franchises.
No, which game do you think is the best in each of these franchises?
Yeah.
Aha!
That's right.
I know words. I know how to talk. So, but anyway, that is all we have for today. I am wearing the new merch.
Look at that.
Look at it. It's so pretty.
Yeah, I love it. I'm not wearing any merch today, but he's
No.
rocking the merch.
You got the new underwear line.
Oh, that's right here.
Would you like to see? No. Should we make underwear? You can't show it off though.
Yeah, you can't show it off.
Unless. No, we can't show it off.
No, we wouldn't be able to show
I mean,
it
I
off.
can make some.
We would get demonetized.
Let me know in the comments if you like some Nintendo Friends underwear.
Hey.
Anyway, this is available now. The 20% off sale is still going on.
Yeah, we
So-
decided to keep it going for the New Year's, so...
Just January though, so.
yeah.
Just kidding. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. But 20%
all up to
off.
you.
20% off when you use the code Mary. And yeah, you can get 20% off select merch. But yeah, go get some and go get Amazon stuff. It's gonna be, dude. We got some people buying stuff. I've already got people DMing me like, yo, I bought this and that. I bought this controller, this controller. I had some people buy. My coworker actually bought the little thumb thingies, like that go on the grips, the thumb grips,
the grip guards or whatever.
The covers, they're like Zelda covers and Pokemon covers, you know.
Yeah.
And dude, they're cute. They're really cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, go get yourself some stuff. Go get yourself some goodies, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, the one thing I also want to talk about here is, you know, the new year, and we'll end with this, right? So the new year is here. Another
It's
run.
here. Yeah.
And like Switch 2.
Yep.
I don't know. Have you heard all the Switch 2 stuff going around?
There's so many leaks.
So there's so many leaks, so many rumors, and
stuff.
it's like,
I personally tried not to even look at those because I've been through the whole leak. Like,
they're all over the place.
You
like
know,
YouTubers talk about it all the time.
I've gone down that rabbit hole plenty of times with a bunch of different things from Nintendo over the years.
The whole thing with Genki. Do you know the Genki thing?
No, what?
Okay, maybe I don't see. He's gone like so like he's over it. He like kind of stopped. I guess he stopped looking at stuff.
Yeah, I don't.
But like Genki like released like a mock-up and everything, and like I think they got in trouble because Nintendo and like Genki are now like kind of backtracking. Oh, this is not what like they literally like at like a showcase or something, like this is the new Switch 2, like this is how the Joy-Cons come off. This is like, yeah, and like I don't know what Nintendo's doing. Like
they're fumbling a little
they're
bit.
fumbling the bag, but like it's I have a feeling that like maybe Nintendo might be behind it, and it's not even gonna look anything like how the new mock-ups are doing. Like you can actually, if you have a 3D printer, there's like a blueprint that you can print out your own Switch. Like not like
really
inside, but just like how it looks. You can't print them
the actual
so like, but that people are already doing it. You know, and so
weird.
I just think dude, they're all over the place. But we never talk about Switch 2, and we've never taken the bait.
Yeah.
Like we've never spoke about Switch 2 rumors or stuff like that. All we've talked about is what we want to see and stuff like that. But like no leaks or nothing. I just think it's too easy. But now that like we're actually really close to like
we're getting there.
Yeah, I feel like March, right? They have to like release it in March, like or announce it in March.
They gotta do something by March,
because like all of this stuff, like it's just like I feel like it's just building up and up and up, like and it's just gonna like we need some relief. Nintendo, we need some sweet relief. Where are you? And I have a feeling it's just not gonna look. Not that it won't look anything like it, but it's just gonna be completely kind of like not. It's gonna subvert our expectations and like what we think it's going to be.
I hope it does.
If not, fine. Like whatever. Like
right.
I'll be happy to just have.
If it's literally just a Switch with a different color, then whatever.
Oh yeah. But I'm just looking for like a Switch, even just like a better internal Switch.
Yeah.
Like
just give us 4K.
I can play it. Well, I would like that, yes, but no, it's just like that I can play like kind of PS4 graphics in a Switch. That's like not too much to ask for, you know. And apparently, like again, the rumors and leaks are saying that it has like PS4 quality, you know. So developers can now do a much better job, or they'll find it easier to port games on there, Like, imagine playing a PS4, like God of War PS4.
Yeah.
I mean, I know PlayStation would never do that, probably, but so, like a game that runs as well and is just as fun as God of War PS4 on a Switch. On the Switch 2, whatever. The Switch successor. The Switch successor. Am I boring you?
No, sorry. I'm sorry.
Long day, huh?
It's been a long day.
Yeah, so, but yeah, I mean, like, Switch 2, man, like, when do you guys think it's going to drop? I'm guessing March.
Yeah,
February,
that's the
they'll take a
safest
day
bet.
off, but, like, they released it March 20...
17?
Yeah, well, that's when they released it. But I feel like, I don't know, something about March.
Yeah.
I just have a feeling.
Right.
So, but when do you think?
March. That's my safe assumption that it's gonna be March. But it's been real quiet.
Well, it hasn't been real quiet.
Well,
they've been quiet.
They've been quiet.
They haven't released anything.
Everybody else has been loud.
Talking. That's usually how it goes. Right about when something is about to drop. So
yeah.
But yeah. But anyway, guys, what do you think is the best game that we talked about in the franchises? Please let us know in the comments. And what do you think about all these Switch 2 rumors and leaks? Like, are you buying any of it? Do you think that Genki's in on it? Do you think that Nintendo's in on it? Like, what's going on? Like, it's crazy. But that's all we have for you today. Until next time, thank you so much for listening. If you listen to us on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, please remember to rate us. Give us 5 stars. If you don't like us at all, don't vote. If you don't like us, don't rate it.
Yeah.
No, go vote, but don't rate. But anyway, thank you so much for listening, guys, for supporting. We absolutely are thankful and gracious. Take us
Love and appreciate all of you guys, and we'll see you on the next one.
Woohoo!
Later.
Meta Knight in Smash.
Yeah.
I have a video of us playing it, and you know how he's like, night. What does he say? Night power? He says something like night power.
Oh, in Smash Bros?
Mm-hmm. It literally sounds like he's saying white power. He's like, white power! And I'm like, but it's become a thing now, like when we have Smash Nights.
Oh.
And it's just like, white power! And it's like, and whenever,
I don't know what he says.
Whoever has Meta Knight, and if they win, it's like white power.
I know he's got like some voice clips when he does like his final smash. It's like, come here or something like that. It's all dark.
Okay.
I don't know. He says stuff, but maybe he says white power. Maybe that just slipped.
I think you're thinking of Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
get over here. But anyway,
so,
Pikmin 4.
What?
And what am I looking? Wait, what am I? I'm looking at the wrong. Sorry, Kirby, Forgotten Land.
Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
Yeah. So what? Sorry, the point I was gonna make here is sorry.
Yeah, maybe cut that.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut that. Okay.